Hey guys, it's Raven Scry here. Today I just wanted to talk about a few different things. I'm going to start it with our project that we worked together that was going to 10x in 2020. Now, just to recap, I put out a strong intention to Spirit for a project that was going to 10x in 2020. Now, from there, they gave me different symbols and pieces of information, which I shared with you all. And then there were suggestions that everyone put in and bits of information as to how it would connect up. We ended up with about 5 cryptos, but the 2 most popular ones were XRP and Stellar. Now, you guys voted and Stellar won by 1 vote. So that was our coin to 10x, and unfortunately, it was looking like it was going to get there at some point, but it didn't make it. So that's a bit disappointing, but we tried, and I really enjoyed the process, and it just feels as though like perhaps there was timing that was off. Maybe, there could have been numerous things that came into play there, but I really enjoyed the process anyway. And interestingly enough, today I was out and I went for a bit of a drive just to change the scenery a bit. And often when I'm driving, Spirit comes really close and starts giving me all sorts of downloads. So sometimes it feels quite peaceful when I'm in that zone. But I decided to pull over at this little reserve today, and there was, playgrounds, and there wasn't many people around, and there was actually a big oval where I was at. So I stopped and I turned the car off and I got my book and connected in with Spirit and was just gently tuning into my surroundings and my process. And as I was doing this, I was connecting in and asking for guidance today with Spirit and to be led as to what to share. And I looked up, and suddenly there was this goat in front of me. And this was very random. Like, this goat appeared and it was on this oval and it just appeared there. And straight away my attention was taken to the video, A Coin to 10x in 2020, because the cover image was a goat, and it just connected me straight to that reading. Now, I thought it was a little bit interesting, and I actually listened back to that reading and was just kind of connecting in to see, is there some other clues that I'm missing? Because there was so many things said and whatnot, and I kept feeling that perhaps it was a connection into timing and somehow the relevance of this crypto that we'd predicted and the timing coming into play. And so I wasn't getting any really clear answers as to what this symbol was about, and I kept writing and just tuning in, and then I looked up again and there was 2 goats now, and I was like, this is interesting. And then I was reminded of Stellar and XRP, that we had the 2 there, and we were kind of deciding, they were the top 2, we were deciding between these 2, and now I was just faced with these 2 goats looking at me, and I just felt like, okay, well, what are you telling me? And I was opening up to Spirit, and I felt as though it was connected to timing. And then within a few moments, these 2 goats decided to leave, and they were gone. So I was just left with this remembrance of this prediction and these 2 goats, and in regards to timing. And I just felt like I need to share it with you guys, and maybe there's more that you guys have for this in regards to this crypto to 10x in 2020. Clearly we didn't get there, but maybe there's more information. So if you've got anything else that comes to mind, please share it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you've got to say or what's come to you, because I feel as though it's really a joint journey, and my information might spark something else that happened with you today, and then it unravels this whole thing. Anyway, so that was my experience with the goats. Now, moving along, Spirit just wanted me to check in with a crypto today, and the crypto project they wanted me to focus on is API 3. Now, they talked about API 3 as a project that's well contained and well protected, very much protection. Like, I just see this like a shell was being shown to me, like a beetle shell in protection. So some of the things that I share might seem a little abstract or weird, but I'm just going to give them as I got them from Spirit. Now, they talk about this project traveling with the space and adapting, and it being a very well-contained project. Now, they're talking about it moving into new terrains and new areas previously unbuilt on and uninhabited. So it's like I'm being shown a scene of like another planet that's been uninhabited and nothing is built there, nothing exists there yet. So it's like they're moving to this place and they're starting to build communications in this space, but new communications. So something that previously didn't exist at all, they're building in this space. And so they're suggesting that it's quite revolutionary and new in the way that they're showing it. Now, they're also talking about satellites being built in new areas and new spaces. And now I'm being shown an orange, like a large orange, a piece of fruit. And I'm being drawn to the skin of the orange. It's like all kind of holes, like dimply. And I ask, well, what's the purpose of being shown this orange? And I'm shown this orange, and it's almost like a building. It's a big, large construct, and it's reminding me, I know here in Australia we have things like the big pineapple and the big banana, and they're like tourist destinations, and they're ginormous buildings of like a huge banana or a huge pineapple. But in this case, it's like I'm being shown a big orange. Now, I know this seems strange, but this is just how I'm getting it. Now, they talk about early 2021, moving into new areas and soon to start new developments and growth. So it's like there's some kind of a bridges being built in January is the way it feels. And it's like they show me February, they've arrived. So it's like there's some sort of a transporting over. There's a moving over from here through the bridges and into this new uninhabited terrain. Now they mention mid-year and new systems in progress, and I'm seeing like sort of transactions, and it's appearing to me like traffic. It's strange. It's because it's like originally this beetle protection around the way I was seeing the project, and now there's all these little kind of like aircraft moving to and from the project. This is the way that I'm being shown it, and it just feels like traffic, like there's this traffic at play within the system of the project. Now, then talking about moving into later 2021 and it being very busy, this network. And it's like, so it went from all of this traffic and now it's like really busy traffic. So lots is going on, it feels like. And then as they move into 2022, now it's like the whole environment, or it's like the ecosystem somehow changed. And now it's like there's light beams of transactions rather than these vehicles that I was seeing. It's like I'm seeing these light beam transactions. So they go on to say API 3 will be very successful. And I ask how long this crypto, what its lifespan is. And they're talking about it. Yes, but there will be further developments to this project. And then they talk about 6 years in development of the projects. So I move through the years and I get to 6 years, and then I move to 7 and it's like something's gone, something's different, it feels as though 6 years is what they're giving me. And I hear 6 years in development of the projects, and then meeting goals and meeting deadlines, yes. And then I ask in regards to price in 2021. Now, I said I wasn't going to do this in regards to price predictions because I haven't actually made my video yet talking to the ones that have failed. But I will do that shortly, so just so you know. But I wasn't going to bring in price to it because, it's a tricky one to be working with, and they can be wrong, they can be right. But today, yes, I asked price in 2021 and they gave me the figure of 18, 18, and then just said a success. So yeah, it feels like it's got a lot of positive energy and it's moving quite well, this project. So I'm going to leave it there for API 3. If you've got any info on the project, or you'd like to share any thoughts of what might have come up in the reading, please do so in the comments below. And just one more thing actually that comes to mind. As I've been on YouTube and having a look around at some different videos, it just keeps coming up in my feed, these scam videos that present as like, we're going to give you Bitcoin, we're going to give you Ethereum, and they've got people speaking on them. A lot of the time it's Vitalik from Ethereum or other well-known crypto people offering free crypto. But yes, I'm sure you all know that they are scams, but they're just so everywhere. So just if you don't know about them, please be careful. And usually they say live, streaming live with 40,000 viewers or something. So obviously bots are all on there feeding their horrible little scammy videos. But I just keep reporting them every time I see them. But there's just so many of them. So just please be careful. It's like walking in a minefield on some level. But if you know about them, that's fine. But it's just for the people who don't, please be aware. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Ravenscry signing off.